Good day, my people. It's your King, Aaron D. Wiggins, coming to you from the People Center once again. Formally introduce this new segment here I like to call Advice for Ignorant Leaders. Why ignorant? I say ignorant because almost every day I see elected officials implementing bad rules or spreading misinformation or hate and putting in policies they know might have a negative effect on their communities. These actions are dumb and stupid, but they aren't necessarily dumb or stupid leaders. They just don't know how much of a negative effect they could have on people's lives. It is important that we can find compromise in the things that we can agree on and the good that we can do with these ignorant leaders. So ignorant leaders, take notes. Let me inform you of successful programs and influential leaders that have made a long-lasting change in their community. In hopes that we can find a compromise and programs or actions that can better help society. First, announcements. As you can see, I like to wear my heart on my chest. I'm looking for clothing from nonprofit organizations and clothing designs made by Black people or Black organizations. Tons of nonprofits sell their clothing to better promote their brand, and I want to do the same on my channel for a nonprofit organization and Black communities and Black. I want to give a chance for Black designers and businesses and nonprofit organizations to incorporate their logos or icons on the show. Please comment and tell me what type of Black organization or nonprofit you want on below. Please keep it nonprofit or Black owned, because there's nothing wrong with wanting to support Black businesses. But without further ado, ignorant leaders of the week, pay attention. I want to talk to you about the USAID's successful campaign to lower the amount of infant malnutrition and infant mortalities in Mozambique.
Good day, my people, and welcome to On Screen, a place where I can show you where and who I get my information and sources from. I do this to show the importance of checking your sources and verifying information. On Screen is where I can show you how I answer critical issues, like where. Mozambique is a country in the continent of Africa, north of South Africa, east of Zimbabwe, and west of Madagascar. Its capital and largest city is Maputo, with a population over 1 million, and Matola, with a population of 800,000 people. Who are the people? The people of the former colony of Portuguese are very diverse, yet Mozambique is still a developing country who rely heavily on agriculture as a source of work. In 2005, Mozambique was facing many problems other developing countries were facing, from inequality to poverty, lack of education, and access to health care. These combination of problems lead to high infant mortality rates and maternal deaths. However, it all started to change when they elected their first woman to prime minister in 2004, Luisa Diego. Partnered with nonprofit organizations like Food for the Hungry and Feeding the Children to implement the care group model, which focuses on reaching millions of pregnant women and women with children. What is the care group model? The care group model is a program intended to reduce malnutrition and child deaths by educating women in the area of maternal and child health, nutrition, and preventative care. They did so by creating one-on-one or group lessons with families through community health workers, aka CHWs, and care group volunteers, better known as leader mothers. Promoters, or CHWs, would train up to 12 group of leader mothers for up to 52 hours of a year's worth of education. Leader mothers would then educate up to 12 families each by using charts or stories and songs to communicate their key issues. How did it turn out? As a result, within the first 5 years, there was a 29% decrease in infant mortality and a 37% reduction in underweight children. That means, halfway through the program, they made drastic change in the issue. Moreover, with the low cost and high efficiency, it was extremely successful in saving hundreds of children's lives. Why is it important? Contrary to popular belief, America's healthcare system isn't great. With 5.8 deaths per 1,000 births, infant mortality rate has only risen in a couple of years. America has the worst infant mortality rate in the industrialized world. African Americans have twice that many rates of infant mortality, and black infants represent 70% of deaths from month to 1 year olds. The same preventative care taught through the care model in Mozambique can be used to prevent premature deaths and save millions of lives in healthcare costs. This isn't a question about what individuals can do to prevent infant deaths, but what we can do as a community to save lives. There's dumb laws being put in place that restrict a woman's choice and resource to child health. The care model is a program that can give local resources to better promote health. The leader mother and promoters are great examples of the pride and community engagement there can be to birth healthy babies. Culturally, we understand that it takes a village to raise a child, but it's time we pay tribute to the people who provided valuable knowledge in child care and preventative care. Ignorant leaders, are you listening? It's time we stop hurting preventative care places like Planned Parenthood and invest in the people and to promote healthy lives. But what do I know? I'm just part of a population of people, yet people together have elected you. If you like that AFIL, please like and comment. Want to see more People's Public Health? Click on and subscribe on YouTube. Please check out our other social media and our Patreon page. For more information on the care group model and America's infant mortality crisis, please look in the description below. Till next time, I'll be with the people. Will you?